I'm here at Ribblehead station here on the Settle to Carlisle railway line. Just one stop I'm doing to Dent this evening. Just stopped here, parked up, had a pint in the lovely railway station inn. Hi, I'm Warren Brandon. Welcome to another Linleys video. You may say, why Ribblehead? Why not park at Dent? Well, was being problematic at Dent. It was difficult to find somewhere for me to park. There were one or two options in that area. Stone houses, I was looking, the pub was shut, couldn't have a pint there. So I pushed on round, wanted to see Ribbledale, this area anyway. Not that I can see much in this mist. And so the plan is, park here, easy. One train stop, Dent, circular trip, back to Ribblehead tomorrow morning, and then off for what will be actually a longer weekend. I've got 3 or 4 trips planned here in the Yorkshire Dales and a little further north as well.
Ribblehead.
Can't see a thing. Just gone over the viaduct, but cannot see a thing. And then we'll have to tunnel soon. I've probably got an hour and a half's walk or thereabouts from Dent station up. Probably the last bit will be in the dark, but that's alright. My goodness, we're still going through the tunnel. Can you imagine how hard that would have been to dig this tunnel out by hand? Pickaxes and dynamite. Oh, I don't know how long the tunnel is. Long. Hard rock too. Anyway, presumably it's only a 6-7 minute, there we're at it, 6-7 minute route to Dent station, so we must be nearly there. Dent station is in the middle of nowhere. There is nothing else here. A bridge. But a very lovely station it is. No disrespect to it at all. Oh well, I've got all my wets on and a couple of layers underneath. It's not cold, it's just blinking wet. Although it's raining, it's less than it was 5-10 minutes ago. But I think I can see where I'm going. Great Knoutberry Hill. I hope I've got that pronunciation right. It's now 5 o'clock, almost exactly. I think I've got about an hour and a half of light, which is ample really. And even if not, I can do the last bit in dark and dusk. No big deal really. I've got full GPS, head torches, all sorts, and I know where I'm going. Also stupid, I suppose. Turned a corner now, the rain's in my face. I've come off the tarmac road and turned right, and this is the Pennine Bridleway. Not the Pennine Way, but the Pennine Bridleway. I suppose it's a parallel sort of route. Got about half a kilometre to go along here, and then turn sort of leftish, and then another kilometre, couple of kilometres up to the top. Making good progress really. It's a bit grim out here, can't see a thing. I've just got my head down, getting on with it. The sheepfold, and there is kind of a style here. I need to follow either a rocky wall line or a wire fence line, don't know which from the map, about 1.5 kilometres in a pretty much straight line from here. I'm not sure if it's the other side of that gate or over this stile here, so I'm going to have a bit of a rummage and look, see. No, I went a bit further through this gate, but I can't see any way of crossing, so it must be that little stile thing. So back I go again. Oh, I figured it was that, but just kind of wanted to make sure. Right, I'm just going to crack on for a bit. I'll get back to you when I'm nearer the top. I've got 1.5 kilometres to do in this grim weather. This is fairly grim. I said I'd get back to you at the top, not there yet. Windy, wet, and virtually no visibility at all. Like a few metres. At least I know where I am, I think. Probably can't see it, but it's just going now. And I'm using the GoPro here. I'll get my phone out later. There's the trig point on the top here, but it's one of those slate stone ones, so it's quite dark. Well, I'm going to scout around for a good pitch spot. There is a wall there, but I've got my Acto, so I'm not overly bothered about the wind, but I might go over there behind the wall. We'll have a look. The wind is blowing my lamp about. Well, I've certainly gone for an economical meal this evening. Economical in money, because none of this costs very much, and economical in time. I figured I'd get here quite late. Actually, I'm not as late as I thought I might have been. And I didn't want to faff around with kind of cooking anything. And I wanted something different from a dehydrated meal. So this is what I've got. I got a beer to go to follow. I've just had my hot chocolate, so I won't dive straight into that. A really kind of cheapy style Sainsbury's vegetable curry. How basic is that? It's okay, I've had one before. They are fine. You could say, what the hell are you carrying a tin for? Well, the tin itself is not so heavy. You know, a couple of grams, okay. But the contents, it's all there. So I don't need to add water, so I can be quite economical on water. It's not enough on its own, so I'm just gonna chuck in some spicy Mexican rice as well to go. Might try and keep them separate and put it on the plate a little bit more pretty, but we'll see about that. So that's kind of main course. A dessert. I haven't got the apple crumbles this time. I've got these Kipling's cherry bakewell things. They are rather, look at that, rather mullered. Well, we'll see what condition they're in. And I've got some custard as well. I'll just have a couple of those probably anyway, even with a hot chocolate later. And if I've still got time and I'm hungry after eating my main, I can crack open the custard. But I usually reserve the custard for, you know, making a decision later on. Oh, I'm not in any particular rush, but I might as well just crack on with it now. I've got some music I've been playing as well, a couple of podcasts I'll listen to later. I'll then hunker down. I plan to be up quite early tomorrow. Heaven only knows what the forecast is, what the weather is actually going to be tomorrow. The forecast was not for this. A bit of wind, probably about like this, but not the grim visibility. But whatever, it can chuck what it wants out of me. I'm ready. Well, I've just given the tin of curry a little bit of a heating, so it's more or less hot. Just leave that to one side. That's the thing with just one burner. I could stick the whole lot in one go, but I'll keep it separate a little bit. The rice, I know you can boil the rice in the bag, but it means you've got to boil it and use quite a bit of water, a bit more gas. So all I do is put it in a pan, add the smallest amount of water, and then bring it up to boil that way. I shall enjoy this. I should have brought a couple of naan breads, or at least a little bit of bread to go with it, but no, I didn't. I shall dive into this while it's hot. Oh, that's all right. Actually, that's not too bad for the very limited money I spent on it. This was a couple of quid, maybe £3. Dehydrated meal, well, you can spend £7 or £8 on a dehydrated packet, can't you? I haven't opened my beer yet. I shall do that as well. Cheers. Thank you for following along while I'm in my tent on the top of Great Knoutberry Hill. Cheers to no visibility on Great Knoutberry Hill. Knoutberry Hill. That's good. Oh, I've hunkered down now in my sleeping bag, toasty warm. I haven't zipped everything up yet, although the outer's completely zipped right down. I thought I'd just lay down. I was getting uncomfortable sitting cross-legged, so lay down, get comfortable for a bit. I've had my dinner. That was good. I enjoyed that, actually. I will do custard in a bit. I think I'm still having a bit of beer. I could show you what gear I've got, couldn't I? Let's do that. Yeah, so my bed is the Neo Air Thermarest. I've had that 3-4 years now. It's been excellent. I've also got my flex tail pillow, of course. And I'm in my Rubens 700 fill sleeping bag. I've only had this a year or so. I've been pleased with it. It's the 700 fill. I reckon in hindsight I should have gone for a slightly thicker one, but with the thermal trousers I can put on and my down trousers, down top, I stay warm anyway. Right, time for dessert, I think. Pudding time. There's quite a lot here. This will keep me warm tonight. Not very elegant, is it? Trangia pot and a long-handled spoon. A bowl full of custard. A friend of mine just messaged me a few minutes ago and shared some photos of a meal he's having in an Indian restaurant somewhere. He's trying to make me jealous. I sent him some photos of my my banquet this evening. I don't think he's very jealous of what I'm eating. But he's not on a mountain. You know who you are. I just popped outside, just checked guy lines and stuff. The current wind speed's 27, gusting 27 miles an hour, which is more than the forecast is. I've just used my little device. I don't know if you can see that. That's reading in meters per second. And I've just done a Google Translate. Is that the right phrase? Google Translate convert. That's the one. Anyway, it's 10:30, so I'm gonna hunker down. I think turn the light out. See you in the morning. It's just before 7, sun's not up yet, dawn in the next 20 minutes I think. Breakfast, I need to kind of crank up this day a little bit. I've got the train to catch back and then drive another hour also to my next adventure, so I'm keen to make good progress this morning. The night was okay. Windy all night was windy. The clag is still there. When I looked out 20 minutes ago, the clag was still there, but the rain has stopped, so I guess that's fortunate. But I got my breakfast, simple oat pot for breakfast and a coffee to get me going. Everything else, well, making good progress with the packing up. Bits and pieces are together in their little bags. I just now need to load my rucksack. I think I'm going to do it mostly inside because it's still bleak out. Good morning. I'm off. All packed up. Oh, just a couple of minutes over an hour and 5 I think. Faffing about a bit. All is good. Leaving no trace, of course, except a bit of flat grass. I can't even say it's dry because it was soaking wet beforehand, but that's good. So that's the top of Great Knoutberry Hill, leaving behind, with the stony trig point, not one of those concrete ones, and I'm off. Can't see where I'm going, but there's a path here and I know it's the right one, so see if I can crank up a bit of pace, keep warm. Doing well. Just at that point where the path pulled away from the wall, so I just checked the map. I've got about 5 minutes to go to intersect the Pennine Bridleway, the path that I saw and used a little bit of yesterday. I've got two options at that point. I either stick with the Bridleway route all the way kind of back to where I saw it last night, and then down to Dent Station, and that is certainly the easiest and a bit shorter. Although I won't then see the Cowgill Viaduct. And my plan was to go underneath the Cowgill Viaduct and enjoy the view of that. However, I'm not sure you see much in this mist and murk. So I'll make a decision when I'm a bit nearer. Thank you for sticking with me this morning. It's so tempting, I know, just kind of skip on off the camping bit in the video, but let's just see if I'm going to see the Cowgill Viaduct from walking underneath. Right, here we go, joining the Pennine Bridleway. Not that I can see anything except some sheep. Here we go. Right, I'm at the path junction. One option is down via the Cowgill, under the Cowgill Viaduct, and the other one is much more towards Dent. Distances wise is about the same, although going the Cowgill Viaduct way I've got a couple of kilometres trudging along the road, but well, I'd rather see the viaduct if I can. atmospherically in this bird. So I'm going to stick with plan A, which is this way, follow me. This is a straightforward bit of path, nice and easy to follow. Must have been a lot of rain in the night. Each of these little brooks, streams are full with water. Ah, the viaduct! Just about in the mist and murk. Yeah! I don't think you'll be able to see it on camera yet. It's too obscured by the mist. I'll get a bit closer. Oh, wonderful. And here we are, Cowgill Viaduct. Maybe sibling to Wimblehead Viaduct. Same sort of design. Designer made at the same period, of course, same railway, obviously. Dark stone. Now, was that weathered like that? Wasn't as dark as that before. I don't suppose when it was cut and put in. It looks in good condition. I don't know what sort of maintenance it needs to keep it in tip-top shape. Pointing up, I don't know. No, well, there are no joints between the stones, are there? Perhaps there are. Really close joints then. Oh, an impressive structure. Thing is, and this is irony, when the line was being put in, there was quite a bit of uproar from the locals about spoiling the view I saw with the viaducts, this one and Ribblehead and probably others as well, I don't know. Oh, complaints this, and I'm not sure they did petitions, but who knows. But there was stuff in the press, oh no, 100 years later, or I don't know, maybe a bit more than 100 years later, the line was potentially going to be closed. And equal or greater uproar. No, you can't take down Ribblehead Viaduct. No, it's a classic. Yeah, it's amazing how ideals change and viewpoints, perspectives change. And one lives appreciating now some of what would become heritage. I suppose that's similar to what we're doing now. We're building constructions and infrastructure that potentially in 100 years time people say no, you can't close that. No, that's part of our heritage. We're gonna drop down over the brow here, so one last view of the viaduct. So update. Just seen that information board, and it talks about the stone used for the viaduct there. It's called Dent marble. It's not marble at all, but they called it Dent marble. It's a local limestone, very dark limestone, but it's got a high kind of polishability quality, I suppose, and it was used to fireplaces and all sorts back in the day. Well, there we are, Dent marble. Right ahead is the little bridge over the river, and then I've got probably 45 minutes of trudge along the tarmac road. Sportsman's Inn. I wanted to stop for a pint there last night, but it was shut. It was going to open at 6, and I wanted to be way ahead on that timing, so alas no. And it's obviously it's only about 9:30 now, so It's too early for a pint. Shame, looks a nice pub. Following alongside the River Dee. I think this is Dent Dale, but why it's Dent Dale and the River Dee, I don't know. Maybe I got that wrong. Okay, I've done that road walky bit. Didn't take too long. Now I've got to go up this little track to Dent Station. I'm making my way up this road. It's a bit of a trudge. It's quite steep. Oh, back to Dent Station. And I'm back to Ribblehead station. It's nice to go over the viaduct again. Couldn't see much. Lots and lots of cars and sort of motorhomes. Most of those people, I think, will be doing the grim in this weather. The 3 Yorkshire Dales peaks. There's 3 peaks in the Yorkshire Dales. Oh dear. Right, short walk back to the car. Oh no, I'm done. Thank you for tagging along. I'll leave it here this time from the lovely, damp Yorkshire Dales, Ribblehead. Bye for now.